Good evening everyone, and today the topic that we will cover is that the different type of energy which is harnessed from ocean. The different energy which is harnessed from the ocean basically consists of your tidal energy, it could be your wave energy, and the third is your ocean thermal energy. We will cover the topic one by one. So the first topic is, what is tidal energy? Before coming to the topic tidal energy, first what is tide we will cover, what are the causes of tide, what do you mean by tidal energy, how the construction takes place in case of harnessing of tidal energy, and last we will always, as usual, we will talk about advantages as well as disadvantages of tidal energy. So the very first thing that comes to your mind is, what is tide? In class 9 chapter gravitation, I have already said the alternate rise and fall of water, sea water, is basically called as tide. Alternate rise and fall of sea water is basically called tide. And tide is caused because of the gravitational pull of moon and sometimes gravitational pull of your sun. As it becomes very effective, so it cannot pull the whole of earth, so the water level sometimes rises up. When the water rises up, it is called as high tide. And the lowering of the water or the fall of the water is called as low tide. Clear? High tide, and second is what is low tide. So the alternate rise of sea water is called high tide. The alternate fall of sea water is called as low tide. Sometimes this high tide could raise up to 5 to 6 meter in height, and then it is used to harness electricity. It is used for the production of electricity. So the energy which is produced because of the tide that could be used for the production of electricity is called as tidal energy. Please jot it down. Now when you talk about this tide, we have covered tidal energy. The energy which is because of the tidal wave is called as tidal energy. Now we will talk about construction. In case of a construction, a tidal power plant is basically have a dam built across a bay with a very narrow opening. Please listen it carefully. A tidal power plant has a dam built across the bay with a very narrow opening, which is basically used to pass the water when there is a high tide. Second point is, when you talk about a construction, the first part is the dam, and the second part is your gates, that is called sluice gates. During the high tide, the sluice gates, which is actually controlled by a valve, is open, and the high tide, the water during the high tide is allowed to pass through the water. Clear? So again I am telling you, the tidal power plant, basically tidal power plant basically consists of a dam with the sluice gates, which is further controlled by a valve. Now we will talk about how the energy is produced or how electricity is produced. So whenever there is a high tide, the sluice gates are open and the water is allowed to pass, as a result of which the turbine which is associated to the generator moves, resulting in the movement of the shaft, and as a result of which the armature which is present inside the generator moves, resulting in the production of the current. So the kinetic energy possessed in high tide is used to rotate the turbine and resulting in the production of electrical energy. Please, EE means electrical energy. ME is mechanical energy. Electrical energy is produced. This electrical energy could be used for any use. That could be for domestic purpose or industrial purposes. Second, now what happens? The water is stored in the reservoir after the high tide. The water so stored after the high tide is again allowed to go back to the sea. As a result of which, the turbine now moves in the opposite direction as it used to move in earlier time. Again, the second time the electricity is produced, and this is the way our tidal power plant works. So, in the next case, again we can write the potential energy gets converted into mechanical energy, resulting in the production of electrical energy. This is how the transformation of energy takes place. Transformation of energy takes place in case of the tidal power plant. Please note it down. Now in the last topic we will talk about the advantages as well as disadvantages of the tidal power plant. The first and the most important advantage of tidal power plant is that it works on renewable resource of energy. Renewable resource of energy, which is also inexhaustible. जो कभी भी आपका क्या होगा? खत्म नहीं होगा. First point. Second is, the more you will increase your dependency on such type of renewable resource of energy, the fossil fuels could be saved for the future generation. Means dependency on fossil fuels decreases. The third point is it does not cause any type of environment pollution. It does not release any type of toxic gases. So I can write does not cause pollution. Most important point of that it has advantage over your hydroelectric power plant is that hydroelectric power plant is basically based on the rainfall. So there is no uncertainty of rainfall. Uncertainty of rainfall could not affect the production of electricity. Most important point, please note it down. The advantage of your tidal energy over your hydroelectric energy is that it does not affect even in case of uncertainty of rainfall, in case of a hydroelectric plant, it could lead to decrease in the production of electricity. But your tidal energy does not depend upon the rainfall, so it does not somehow affect the production of the energy. And the last and the most important point is, once the tidal power plant is established, the maintenance cost is very low. And second, I always say that if the fuel is your renewable resource of energy, means even the cost of production is going to be very less once the plant is established. So these are all the advantages of the tidal energy. Please note it down. Disadvantages of, these were all advantages. Disadvantages of your tidal energy. First and the most important is limited scope. Please jot it down, it is not given in your book. Limited scope. You cannot establish a tidal power plant everywhere in the world. There are only few sites in the world where it could be established. Point number one. Second is your huge investment is required. Point number one. Second is huge investment is required. Means for the production of electricity through tidal energy, you have to invest a lot of amount, and that is not possible for each and every government or any national or any nation. Correct? And the third point is small scale power generation. Yeah, electric generation or power generation. The most important demerit is that the electricity produced through your tidal energy is not sufficient enough. That means in terms of investment to the production, the ratio seems to be very less. So please write limited scope, huge investment and small scale power generation. That's all for today. Thank you.